Alrighty, hello and welcome back. We're just about to jump into some Satisfactory. So, sit tight, I want to quickly jump into this and have a bit of a quick see before we go and join up with Mr. Pizza. The free pizza, even though I have never received any. Oh, nice, Ruby, nice. I left myself here, didn't I? That's right, the last time I was on, my server was restarting itself. So I've made this massive transit line, and Ruby has made a massive hypertube line that goes through it all. Definitely a bit of a change from Battlefield to this. Damn it. Oops, I went the wrong way, didn't I? Just like my train. So I was watching, I did a lot of this off stream, honestly. I was watching a movie on Netflix called The Old God. Oh no. I don't like that. I'll have to let him know. Oh wow. It's just so weird playing this. Do you have a need for speed? Consuming 9,000. Okay, firstly, I don't know where he is. Uh, duh, 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 duh. Eight by four. Um. Alright. Alright, we're gonna go quickly. What's he done? So I flipped the switch. Jesus. Am I even gonna be alive when I get out? That's quick. Oh my god, though. It's do that too much, you could almost give yourself a bit of an issue. I'd be curious to see when we're both together and online, if yeah, just what happens. That's interesting. Anyway, that's cool. Yeah, hey dude, yeah, I know, right? What is it? Shift F3? Yeah, that was Ruby's, and that no shit, that went around the whole map. All right. Where we go? There we go. Hello.
What's up?
Hey, buddy.
Right, we have an agenda. That didn't take long. We have an agenda.
I had it in my hand. Hey.
I can see that.
Oh.
I
Oh, no, that's all right.
hang on.
No, that's alright.
What about now? What are you thinking now? Okay, come on. Right, actually, first up, if you come and stand over here on top of my factory, and you look over to the spaghetti mess that once was. Where the hell are you? There you are.
Which one? This one?
Spaghetti mess. Yeah. This one.
Oh yeah.
Remember it was all
yeah,
chaos?
It's covered now.
Yep. Come look at this. I fixed it all. Come look inside. I did quite a cool design feature on the front. I don't know if you'll agree if it's cool or not. I think it is. And that's what matters, so if you disagree, you're wrong.
The pillar? Is that what
Yeah,
you're
the
talking
pillar.
about? Cool.
Come over here, come over here. Hang on, why is that? Hang on.
Oh, steps. I hardly ever use steps, eh?
Right, now go inside. I promise I wasn't lying.
Yeah, I'm
It's
inside.
fixed. Everything is so neat and tidy now. You can barely walk around. Yeah, I lied. Alright, next on the agenda.
It's better.
Briefly, we're moving quickly.
Okay. Yep. Which way am I going?
We're moving quickly. Come back outside. Now, this is the main event. Okay, if you come over to my trains.
Yep.
Actually, no. We're gonna leave the main event to last. If you come inside my main building, like to the very top by the elevator.
Yep.
And if you come inside the elevator, you're gonna be the first person to move in an elevator like with me. I've never had two people in an elevator before. This is very exciting. Storage. However, I'm not very happy that I'm locked in a room and where you've got a taser. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this.
Slugs.
So, if you go out and you find power slugs, you put them in here. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
If you go out and you kill things, you put all the animal meat in here. Doesn't matter. Any color, any meat, just chuck them in.
You
The
got 'em
respective
you got it
containers.
sorted.
I've got a sorter. Okay, come round, come round. Follow me over here.
Oh yeah. No, I'm just
So,
looking.
right side is the slugs. Now the reason I did this is not because I'm lazy, it's because they've got summer sloops.
Yep. Yep.
So rather than a purple slug giving me 5, one purple slug now gives me 10.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So I've basically doubled all the resources in the map, all the slugs in the map. I can get double the amount now
Yep, that makes sense. That's a
for
good
each
idea.
color.
I'd
So
never...
like blue gives me 2.
Do you know what?
You know.
I've never actually done that. That's a good
I was
idea.
quite happy with it. So it comes along the ceiling and then goes to the splitters. So any color you put in the bin and they get sorted into their respective machines.
Yeah.
Made into power shards and then they go into one of the storage bins over there. So I think I put like 10 slugs in. I've now got 80 shards just sitting in a bin. Let me have a look. How many have I got? 95 power shards sitting here from just a few slugs.
Which bin is it?
If you come inside, there's a.
This
You'll
is
see
probably
them
the
on
one
the
that...
conveyor.
Oh, yeah.
It's the
no,
last one
yeah.
with something going into it.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
kind of worked that out too. Cool.
Next up is the protein. Does the same thing.
Yep.
And it gets all because there's no use for it really in the game, is there? Realistically.
Well,
Outside of what I've done, I've already done all the MAM stuff.
yeah, I was gonna say there's unlocks, but then there is
So?
crafting things.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, it's so easy to go out and get more. So what I did is I made this thing. So all 4 types all get made and they all come into here.
Yep.
You make DNA capsules, which are summer slooped. And the DNA capsules get fed right back into my
Oh yeah, into your
machine.
your ticket machine.
Giving me tickets. So I went from 50 tickets to 121
Yeah, nice. That's
from
like
just the meat I had.
like I said, that's you got to do that. I feel like
hmm
it's just
So I think that was quite good. That was quite smart thinking. Okay, next up is the trains. Now you're gonna be very impressed. There's two things. One, my train line has expanded.
I figured. I did see the picture of that.
Not a lot. It's not. I focused rather than focus on the train line. I got tired of like kind of trying to find everything. You got to stand on top of the left train. I got tired of just kind of waiting for my materials and going back and forward and picking up stuff. So I decided to kind of let them all build up and go Mercer Sphere hunting. And then I got enough Mercer Spheres, so I upgraded it to be 120 a minute.
Yep.
And then from there, I decided that wasn't good enough. So I went from my 5,000 megawatts of power to 24,000 megawatts of power, and I made a turbo fuel power plant.
Yep.
Where my old oil thing was. Now this was hard work. I did it all myself, all the maths myself. It's still not fully up going because I've not optimized it very well.
Yeah.
I think I need to rearrange one of the pipes to just kind of so there's actually something getting to the last 4. Because I kind of ran out of space and had to kind of stick them on the side of my build.
Yep.
So you're obviously with me for this train, but as we come over this hill, you're about to see the wisdom and what I've made. Actually, you might not because you don't have the third person. So do you want to go see the train line first? No, let's go down to the bottom.
You're driving. I'm just on
Yeah.
the top. I'm just the passenger.
Okay, we're gonna go down to my fuel thing. I'm gonna show you that because I'm proud of this. So we're gonna go right here to my little junction.
Oh yeah. So I saw this picture, but from a different angle.
Yeah. Better start slowing down. Jesus Christ.
Just a bit.
Look at this.
A bit of turbo fuel.
You impressed?
Yeah, absolutely. It looks great.
Just gonna stop here. Come have a look. Come have a look. Everything's color coded. So basically, you've got 10 at the back there, which makes fuel.
Do you know one of the coolest things I like the most?
What?
That.
Oh yeah,
It's like a water feature in the middle of all of your factories.
I know. That's why I haven't put a building around it because I thought this is just kind of cool to see from a distance. Just this mass.
Oh,
kind
hello.
of
Excuse me, I'll just move back out of your range.
Oh yeah, I killed him, but he came back.
Yeah.
So turbo fuel 10, turbo fuel. Oh sorry, 8, 8, 8, 7, all making turbo fuel.
Uh-huh.
This 7 provides these 20. No, 18 I think it is. 16? 4? Yeah, 16. 16 fuel is that 7. Okay?
Because, what is it? Power
So
generator.
7 and a half. And each one makes 22 and a half. So this 7 feeds this 14, 16 even. This 8, this 8, and this 8 fuel this 70.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
there's 10, 20, hang on, yeah, 30, 40, 50, 60, sorry, there's 60. And then this makes my compacted coal. And then an awesome sink for any overflow. And then
So,
there's another 2 awesome sinks over there for the polymer resin that I'm making.
so apparently, one generator uses 7.5.
A turbo fuel a minute.
Well, no, it's like every 8 seconds, it says. That seems
Oh.
odd.
Okay, that's probably why these last 3 aren't turning on. It's last 6, sorry. So there's 1, 2, 3, and then same on the opposite side. And basically the fuel line runs along here, up the middle of this one, back on itself down here. So
Yeah.
the first 2 are the only ones getting anything on each
Do,
side.
have you got it looped, or do you just have it, so like it
That's a
runs?
good idea. So it keeps the pressure.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a genius. Hang on, let me go fix that.
Um.
My man, this is why you're here, see?
um.
Um,
Yeah.
right, logistics,
60 divided
pipeline.
by 8 is 7 point. It must be 7.5 a minute. Because it
Yeah, I
doesn't
think it
need
is.
it doesn't need much. I think like normal fuel is like 4.5 per minute. Um,
My man's a genius. This is brilliant at thinking. So now it's going to start filling from the opposite way, as long as there's enough flow, maybe? Yeah, well, that's getting some. Yeah, but there's no flow rate. Why is there no flow? Maybe I'm just not making enough. I did the math wrong.
oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, radio. So one turbo fuel burns for 8 seconds. So you need 7.5 per minute. But so like times that by your 50 odd. So how much turbo fuel are you making?
I've got it written down. Hang on, I've got like a control panel. I'm trying to find somewhere. I've run out of power cables. All of them are full. Okay, I found one.
This is where
There
you
we go.
need to start using the upgraded ones.
They're all Mark III and they're all full.
Oh wow.
But yeah, I mustn't just be making enough fuel. That must be my problem. Oh no, that's why.
You haven't hooked something
Why
up,
is
have
this
you?
yellow? No. So my compacted coal's struggling to reach the end. So they're both full. That's full, that's
Um,
full. That's full. Those 2 are full. Those 2 are full. But that one's... So these are struggling to get any. Especially the last ones. Why? Why do you do this? Let's have a look. So Mark 4 goes into 2 Mark 3s. They get split evenly. See, all you are working.
Do you know what? This is one of those geothermal vents.
I think you can use it or something for something.
Yeah. You can put your own. So later on, you can put another power plant thing on here. It'll give you like, I think it's up to 500 megawatts, but it varies. Like it fluctuates, so it goes up and down.
Right. Actually, I have an idea to keep pressure. I could. I've seen this thing where if I've got 3 pipes on making turbo fuel, but they're all separate. Okay. If I connect the 3 of them, all 3 of them will keep pressure with each other. Is that right? It kind of pressurizes the whole system.
In theory, it should. It's so weird because liquid's a funny thing in this game.
Yeah. Right. So, well, my problem is actually the compacted coal. It's just not doing what it's supposed to for some reason.
Yeah. So it's not getting to the end. Basically, is what you're saying.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 16, 17. All making 25 a minute. Can you do that math? 17 times 25. I had to go check my sign.
425.
425. Which is what I've got. Okay. And then how much does each one use? Wait, why are you yellow? What the hell?
15 per minute.
Why are you yellow? Crude oil? You should be getting more than enough crude oil. Why are you two not getting crude oil?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you got 16 here, right? So it should be getting enough, but maybe you need to just make both these belts, like, don't split it into 3s, split it into 4s. It'll still split like the input by half. Oh, hang on. That's why. So if you've got 480 coming in, you're splitting it to 240 to all of these 16, right?
Well, it's just there's 2 Mark 3s.
Yeah, but it's not. So your maximum your Mark 3s are output can take is not being filled because you're only getting 480 in, right? The splitter splits it in half directly, so you end up with 240, not 270.
Yeah, but there's no conveyor that does 240.
No, that's right. But it doesn't matter. Like, what? Because you've got
surely it's just a limit.
No, because you've got 480 coming in. The splitter splits it in half.
Yeah.
So you got 240 one belt, 240 the other, regardless of the limit of the belt. So that's how much you're getting, right? These 16 need. Oh, hang on. I did the wrong thing. Well, apparently these 16 need that 240, but the last one is not getting it because the earlier ones are taking it.
Yeah, so how would I fix that?
Put them as Mark 4 belts.
All of the ones in the middle is Mark 4?
Yep.
Including this one?
Yep. Because it'll still split by half. But in theory, that should help it get to the end of the line.
Oh, because it'll bypass
before the first one starts taking it again. Hey, M18, welcome.
Okay. But the one this side's getting all it needs.
Yeah, so you could even then just.
So I can leave that. Or do I make it Mark 4?
Just do the same, and that way there's no. It'll still split it the same way.
Yeah. It's just one goes to the right, one goes to the left. They split it evenly no matter what number it is, unless it's full.
Yeah.
Okay. 1. I would just like you to appreciate the pipe work I've done though. Like they go around the conveyor, nothing clips each other.
Is very nice, in the words of Borat.
It took me forever to try and figure out how like horizontal to vertical and trying to get them all lined up.
And you didn't even blueprint it.
Nope, nothing's blueprinted. Other than my trains, because I'm not an animal.
What? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it is. It's 8, and then 8, so that's 16.
Right, so I've sorted my crude oil problem as well. Is this? We're still not getting enough.
No, you're not. Have you unlocked those things that tell you how much you're getting on a belt?
Yeah.
Put one right here.
I think I need to buy them at the awesome shop.
I haven't looked at this for so long. Conveyor throughput, it's 5 tickets.
Humans have long practiced delegating work that strains and tires them to machines. It is their best achievement. Simple counting and short-term memory are often among such challenges,
Yeah,
which
I've
the
got one.
conveyor
I'll
throughput
put it
model
down.
is specialized in. Simply add it to
Put
any
it down
belt,
here.
and it will tell you its throughput after only 1 minute.
450.
No,
I just need to calibrate.
Yeah, but it needs to be 480, and I think that's your problem. So you're not actually getting enough compacted coal over there on this line, but we'll find out in a second.
It should be.
Should and actually are. Obviously, you're gonna be
Well, yeah,
different.
but at the end of the day, there's the right amount of machines, and they're all full of coal and sulfur.
Mm-hmm.
And it should make 480 because I did the math. However, 420 is not looking very hopeful.
No, you're 60 short.
Power shards!
I mean, we're waiting to see.
Right, 25, hang on, 25 times 17. What was that again?
So yeah, it's got 420,
25 times
425.
17. Is that what that sign's saying, 425 a minute?
Yep.
Yep, okay. So, that,
So-
how much more a minute do I need?
Hang on, how many? These are
I've
20.
got power shards, just... How 425, I need 480, so that's 55.
Yeah, but
So,
you
55
said
plus
the math is good.
25.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, I think I
7,
did,
8.
I think I
9.
did my math wrong.
No, there's 9. So there's 18 of these.
I'm just gonna overclock one, like, fully.
18 times 25 should be 450. Is one of them not working? It's because
No,
it's
they're
almost.
all they're all green. Unless the conveyor's blocked.
Yeah, let's just do this.
No, none of those conveyors are blocked on this side.
No, but your manifold belt.
I think I need Mark 5 belts soon, but I don't. That means making alumina, and that's expensive. Right, so if I'm at 450, I just need another 30 a minute.
Well, hang on, let me go.
So if I can get this single belt, this single one to make 55 a minute rather than 25, I'll have the right amount.
So hang on, let me just see what it's going to be at now. So it's at 456. It's now at 460. 461, 464. So, I think it's just because your manifolds didn't have the fast belts.
No, I've just overclocked the machine.
2 machines, because
It's
you're now on
no, just
480.
one. Just one. It should be bang on 480 now.
Well, it's 475 at the minute. But that's still better.
What is the limit of a Mark 4?
480.
Okay, so I should be maxing out the belt. Can you check what it's on now?
465.
Why is it going back down?
I don't know.
How is that possible?
To have to put in another one.
But this should be... How is this?
Have you got a belt in here somewhere that's like...
Hang on, let me place another one of these over here. Okay, look. Oh, it was at 480.
Because
Why so low?
that's what the belt's doing.
Yeah. Alright, we'll let that calibrate, we'll see how it goes. I might just need to overclock another one, which isn't the end of the world. I'm actually making too much sulfur and too much coal, which is why there's an awesome sink at the end to kind of carry the two of them when they mess up. It's very rare any goes through, so I might actually be kind of bummed out here. I might have to overclock one of those machines.
Yeah, they're all doing 100.
Yeah.
But you just overclocked 2, didn't you?
One.
Okay. But it's still 30 more.
Is that 455? So that means...
But that's...
What do I need?
It was at...
25 more.
No, actually that's right. Because it was at 425 and you gave it 30 and so now it's at 455.
I need another 25.
Yes.
So I need to go up to 60 a minute in one machine? No. 50 a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
I was gonna say
Now that one's making 50.
probably do the other side, but it's all good. I guess
Oh,
it doesn't matter
yeah,
which.
that's smart. That's smart. That's smart. Let's do this one.
That's cool though. I like that little conveyor tester. It's helpful.
I never actually thought I'd have a use for it.
Oh,
I was wrong.
It's helpful. I wonder if there's a pipe one.
Well, I mean, to be fair, they're all green now.
Oh, actually, no. The pipe ones, you use the the
The
valve.
valve. And it controls how much you put in, like goes through one.
Yeah.
I don't know if it tells you, but it like you can control the number.
Come on, get up there.
470? Well, now because I've overclocked that, and this is where the two ones at the end start losing out on material. No, actually, it's doing fine. That's surprising.
Do you have high-speed connectors?
Some of them, yeah. Why?
Like 25?
Maybe just.
Because you can put one.
What the hell are you
those-
holding? Oh, is that the thing you put on water stuff?
Yep. Geothermal power. If you've got 25 of those connectors, you can put one. No,
I've got 18.
Those connectors are a pain in the ass.
I mean, they look quite cool actually. It would be a cool kind of.
And it's
Yep,
just
480. We're up 480 now.
just an extra bit of power. There you go. Well, now it'll actually work properly because you're getting the right amount.
Yeah. cool. Right.
It'll take a moment, but it does look like they've
They're all
gone up.
getting something, yeah.
Yeah, they've gone up from 40% efficiency to 57 at the minute, 58. So that should eventually fill up.
Cool, cool. Making progress.
But no, it's a cool area down here. I always thought it was just a nice vibe.
I quite like it because no matter where around the thing, you get a good view of it all.
Yeah.
I just think it looks awesome with like the mass fuel gens everywhere in it. It's all neat. Everything's done neatly for once. This is my first build right here I did myself where everything's neat. There's not just pipes and conveyors running. Well, there is.
So how did you did you know where you were going to build everything?
Nope. It took me forever because I kept messing it up. So, for example, I started with my oil, my heavy oil residue. Is that what it's called, or is it just oil residue? Whatever it is, just the oil, the crude oil.
Yep.
I started with that over there, and then realized that, wow, I actually need a lot more machines than I thought I did for the amount of oil I'm making. The problem is, I did it backwards. So rather than realizing, like, figuring out how much sulfur and coal I had to make the compacted coal and how much I could pair with that and kind of combine it, I basically maximized the hell out of the oil, and luckily the sulfur and coal lined up perfectly.
Yeah, nice.
With how much I needed.
It's almost
which
as
was
if
lucky.
And
then I made all the turbo fuel. Yeah. And then I got all the turbo fuel, and then I was like, right. And then I added it all up how much I was making, and it was like in the thousands, and I was like, oh my god, this is going to be a lot. And then I realized that the fuel gens don't use the same as normal fuel when you're making turbo fuel, they use less.
Yes.
I didn't know that. I thought the power output would go up.
No,
like the amount of power you produce, but it's not. It's just that you use less, so you can build more machines.
I don't know, but I think summer sloops have an effect. I think they might double the output of the power. I'm not sure.
Which would be fine, but I don't have 70 summer sloops. No, I did the math, and it was like 77 machines, and I was like, god damn. And I was like, what if I power slug them? I was like, I can't afford to get power slugs. I'll just build the machines. And then I got to this amount, and I was like, I still need 10 more, and I was like, I'm running out of space. I still needed like 27 more, so I had to build them over there, and them just stacked on the side.
Yeah, it's kind of cool though, because it does look good laid out the way it is.
So in theory, this should now be getting... Yeah, this stuff should now be getting fuel. Why is it not getting turbo fuel? This is confusing.
What's the pipe doing?
Nothing. Oh wait, why is this one yellow? This is still struggling to get the coal.
It's only got 133 going through there.
Yeah, it's because this last machine's still not getting enough. Oh, you know what it is? These ones need to fill up first, don't they? Once they're full, it'll kind of catch back up. And then I'll be making enough turbo fuel to fill that pipe.
Should be.
So all of them are doing fine. Right, yeah, okay, I've got 2 more. It has done something. It's just, it's filling up opposite way.
Yeah.
I mean, I assume I can just put one geothermal thing on that.
Yeah, I think you can only put one geothermal thing on it.
Okay.
Just on that bit.
That's just fine. Because I can now make one. Hello. Oh wait, I don't actually know what kind of geyser this is.
They look cool. So, It varies on the. It's got a variable power output. Yeah, between 200 and 600.
What is this one pure then?
No, they don't have. They're not like resources.
That's what it said though. When you
Hey?
go to build them. That's what it said when you go to build them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It says power production impure geyser 50 to 150, normal 100 to 300, pure 200 to 600, 400 average.
Well,
So this is a pure because it's 200 to 600.
Yeah.
So I should be getting 400 average, but it will go higher and it will go lower.
Yeah.
Right, I actually haven't seen what it looks like. I'm going to go back up to my trains quickly and have a look what it looks like from a distance. Actually, it looks cool. It's like a centerpiece to it all because they're huge. Yeah, that was genius. Actually, thank you for that. You know, oh, actually, there's more geysers over somewhere close by.
Yeah.
I think are they over there? There's like a good like stack of like 6 of them or something.
I think there's some there on the map.
Oh, are they all the way over there? Yeah, it's kind of cool though with like the centerpiece now in it.
Mhm.
Right. So we fixed that. That should now kind of catch back up.
Yep. I hate when that
Right.
happens.
Next up. Back to the train.
Mhm.
Up we go. I really hope once this train's full, it's going to be able to make it up this hill.
Oh yeah, it will. And worst case scenario, you just do the thing where you put another engine at the back.
Yeah. So you haven't seen past this point
Nope.
on my trains. I built all this. Got rid of a bunch of gas there because I didn't really want to die every time I came through here.
Yeah. At least you can. I remember back in my day when the game was early, you couldn't blow up those damn things. My
Really?
first, yeah, you couldn't blow up the gas
That would
obelisks. It did. My first base in the grasslands, because there's that kind of bit in the middle. Oh yeah, I should jump off now before you run this thing over the edge.
I'm not you. The first time you got on my train, I had to save it from being sent down to the bottom of the hill. I had to like run and press the like re-rail thing before it reached the fully off the track.
Mhm.
Yeah, so pretty much this is where I got to with my trains.
Yep.
And it's a little bit easier now because once I run out, I can kind of just wait. It still takes a minute, but I kind of just sit on my phone whilst I do it. Like I can build 2 and then I run out of enough resources.
Have you got that over there yet?
No.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like the sort of place is going to be a giant spider, and I've run into too many of them recently, so I ignored it. I have scanned all the hard drive. I've got a few Illumina things. That's what I want to do. I want to set up Illumina, but I want to get to the desert and do it in the desert. I think that's sensible because there's loads of brand new resources over there. I can make it look cool. Make a nice building for it to go in.
Which desert?
Make a nice design.
You
The main one.
You
that
want to
we're
do
going
it in
to.
the wavy one, don't you?
The one with all the resources. So if you look at the map,
Yep.
the desert's up here, isn't it?
Mhm.
That's where all the resources are.
Lots of copper and iron.
So my
and some
plan
coal.
Yeah. So my plan's to run the train line through here.
Mhm.
So I'm kind of just gonna go up here, and then I'm gonna tee off and go to the desert, kind of the same way I've done for my oil. And it's gonna come right round and then hit my oil, and my old previous oil refinery.
Yeah.
And it's gonna kind of come back and then link into the rest of the base where it'll do the join back to where we are.
Yeah.
So as soon as this is to the desert, I'm just gonna create a loop, and then I'm gonna set up my trains to run between the 3 stations. I'm gonna make plastic at the new turbo fuel place with the oil thing, with the blue stuff. What's it called?
The what? Sorry.
I can't. What's the blue stuff called that comes out of the refinery with the fuel?
The heavy residue. Oh, the plastic bits.
Yeah. The like crystal things.
Mhm.
Why does he sound a little Scottish? Because I am Scottish. I'm Scottish.
Definitely not Irish. He's Scottish.
How dare you associate me with the potato famine people? Or
Fiddle-de-dee potatoes.
deep breaths. Deep breaths. So yeah, pretty much once I reach the desert, I'll be making my alumina solution and basically making a massive factory for aluminum. A lot of water needed, but that's fine because we're in a desert. I didn't really think that through, did I, Liam?
There's
Genius.
another. There's water. Look, there's water right here.
Yeah, I could just run pipe. I'm gonna build a mass. You see the thing that you see what Kivitz did? He made the massive nuclear plant.
And he had
That's my next goal.
He had like 30 plus pipes.
Yeah, no, there's more than that. I think he makes 330,000 megawatts of power. Which seems like a lot, but one particle accelerator uses 25,000 megawatts.
Yeah, and it fluctuates.
Yeah, so basically my entire power grid can support one of them, which is kind of sad.
I never got
proud
up.
of my design.
I never got up to that stage. I'm hoping to on the server though.
Well, so I was kind of at a stage where I was like, oh, this sucks. I can't, everything's messy, and I kind of got that point where I was like, motivation kind of went for the game again because I'd done everything I'd done before, and I was at a point where it started getting really difficult, and I wasn't making enough of anything. So rather than giving up, I made the executive decision to come out to the desert, which was a brilliant idea until I decided to make a very expensive train line. And getting to the desert has taken about 3 weeks longer than any other design I had ever decided to do.
So it's pretty accurate as far as like how much work is involved with the build, because if you were really putting it aligned to the desert, it would take a while.
Exactly. I just don't learn my lesson. I see a cool thing on YouTube and I'm like, I want that in my world, and then I realize that I don't have the resources he had in his world. And then you get in this predicament where I'm sat building a train line for about a week.
See, that's where my first.
It does look really cool though. Like when you're riding along it and like you're up elevated, and you see it kind of traveling through the hills, it looks awesome.
I was going to say though, my last play on the server, like not on the server, but on my own computer, I got to the point where I was designing what I was going to do with nuclear, and there is a big spot. I think it's that one, maybe. So that big water there, right? That was where I was going to put mine. So I think it was there.
Okay. Yeah, my big water thing's probably going to be here. All of this. And I'm going to have to try and run pipes to the desert. I just hope I've got all the materials I need in the desert to make a big alumina thing. Also, I need to decide where I want to put my massive nuclear power plant.
I think it's kind of dictated by having a decent water source.
Yeah, so I was actually thinking, you know my hypertube
Mhm.
that goes to my oil?
Mhm.
My old oil? This one?
Mhm.
Oh, no. Where's the map?
And the one over there.
Map. Yeah, this one. And it runs along here.
Yeah.
It goes over this all this water here, and it's like loads of room.
Yeah, there
And
is.
it's elevated. So I think it looked cool to make a lot of water there and bring them, I don't know, somewhere. And have like a just huge line of pipes kind of traveling somewhere.
Mhm.
I just need a flat area that I can build all the nuclear power plants. The problem is, I can't build my nuclear power plant until I've got all the stuff to get rid of the nuclear waste it produces.
That's right.
Because otherwise I'll be left with just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of it.
Yep.
And
So
not nowhere to use it all. So I'm gonna have, it's gonna be like a while until I do that, so that's why I made the turbo fuel one. I wasn't gonna touch my power. Then I realized that to even build this desert place, I'm gonna need more fuel. And originally I was gonna go just turn my old oil into turbo fuel.
Mhm.
So rather than just using fuel, it was gonna be turbo fuel. And then I got there and realized there was no coal or sulfur within like 2,000 meters. So I decided to run over to this place, and I scanned, and they were both within 500 meters, and I was like, oh, this is amazing. And then it worked in perfectly, and I was like, yes. So that's a bonus. So the world's actually coming together now, which is quite cool.
Hmm.
It used to be every time you came on to help me, there would be nothing but progress that you helped me do. Whether now you come on and you see some spaghetti, some very neat stuff.
It looks good.
So yeah, quite pleased with that.
No, you should be, man. That's really cool.
And this Mark II stuff's making it easier as well, because it's the Mercer Fears, the dimensional storage.
Oh yeah.
Because
Heck
I
yeah.
used 320 per single blueprint
Yeah.
of crystal, which was fine. I didn't think that was much until I realized that I brought a stack of like 3,000, but obviously each stack's only 200.
Yeah.
So when I was sitting there, I was like, right, cool, I've got a lot. But then I realized that a stack and a half does one. So yeah, okay, I picked up like 7 stacks thinking that was a lot. Like it emptied out my thing. And then I got here and realized after I built, you know, like 4 things, I'd already run out of crystal. So it was kind of annoying, and then I'd have to either drive back or wait. Which obviously waiting was quicker than driving back, but driving back I could pick up more. But then I got to the point where I'd driven back so much that I'd actually emptied the container there, so my dimensional storage wasn't doing anything, and I had to wait for it to be manufactured, put in the storage, and then uploaded. So that's why I decided to kind of focus on fuel for a bit. Whether now it stacks back up, and I'm getting a 120 a minute each time. So I can either I don't really know what to do with my Mercer Fears now. I think I'm going to keep upgrading it to the max before I make anything else go into my dimensional storage. But then I guess I kind of need all my materials over here to build my aluminium. I don't know, I haven't really figured it out yet.
I like the bauxite.
It's,
I like the bauxite production. It's pretty cool. So it needs water.
is it not just the same as all the others?
No, definitely not.
It's done in a refinery.
It's way more advanced. No, the one step is, so you mine the bauxite. The bauxite is then turned into alumina solution. The alumina solution is then through another refinery turned into alumina scrap. The scrap is then put into a refinery and mixed with copper, I think it is. Sorry, not refinery. It's put into an assembler, and it's mixed with copper. I'm sure it's copper. and you get your alumina ingot, and then from that you can take the alumina ingot and just make it into alumina, like the casing and also the
Yeah.
sheets, the alclad sheets that you need.
Okay.
So you
So
use
pretty much what you're saying is I need
it's,
to get all the bauxite in the map and also bring that to the desert,
yep,
right? Um.
yeah,
Now
and
I'm sensing a problem with this.
you'll need a big setup.
Like an idiot, I run my train line around the outside of the world, and I have a funny feeling a lot of the bauxite's in the middle of the world.
Well, let me tell you,
So,
there's if you look at your map
uh
right now,
huh.
there is some there,
All right.
there, there. I think there's one there, one there, one there, one there. I believe there is also. I think it's that area. Um, like one here, one there, one
Hmm.
there. I think there's 3 over in that space. So there's a lot around, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's just about getting it there. There's none in
Okay.
the forest.
That's ideal
Um,
because
have you unlocked these yet?
he's doing it through trains.
Where are they?
Because the problem I have with trains, right, is yeah, okay, I can mine 320 a minute bauxite, but by the time it actually gets a train and takes it to my factory, is it actually going to be worth using trains, or is it just quicker using conveyors?
Well, it depends because you probably have to use 2 trains for the furthest run. It depends on how much you're actually picking up and how much you're dropping off and how quickly you go through it too. Oh yeah, and there's coal. There's coal involved with the process. I forgot about that.
Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? So is bauxite the only thing I need to run around the map for?
No.
No.
No. No, you'll want the uranium when you get
Jesus
onto the
Christ.
nuclear stuff, and the uranium's
You
all
know, I
over the
know. I
place
mean,
too.
just for aluminium. I know uranium's all over the place. I'm fine with that. I'm just talking about.
Yeah.
I'll have drones by that point. I'm using drones for that.
Yeah, probably. And actually, I think I did the same myself. But yeah, probably.
Unfortunately, though, I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna have unlocked drones by the time I get my train there. Plus, I also kind of need to use my train for something. I've spent all this material. I'll be very sad if I never use it.
Oh no, no, you'll definitely use it. Trains are OP when it comes to that sort of stuff because
I'm
they're
gonna need your
just.
help doing blocks and paths, by the way, at each of the junctions. And obviously, I'm gonna need them in the middle as well. Otherwise, a train's gonna get stuck at a junction, and then the next train's not gonna leave the station
Yeah,
across the world.
sorry, yeah, I get what you're saying. The signals,
Yeah.
they're easy.
I never got the hang of them before.
Yeah, it took me a bit to
It's
understand that.
confusing.
It still is. Like, don't get me wrong. It's still confusing, but yeah, you kind of can work it out. It makes sense once you start getting it right. Um, so you see what I've got a silhouette of?
Radar tower.
Yeah, you need to start putting those around the map
Okay.
because
And
then
that tells you where the stuff is.
yes,
Got it, yeah.
tells you where all the nodes
They're not
are.
that. Oh, they are semi-expensive. I'm making a bunch of computers. That's fine.
Yeah, no, I must have like, yeah, I've got 50 on me. It's the only thing I don't have is the oscillators.
I've got some on me.
It takes 25 per device.
See if I can make one. Should I put one over like where I am?
Oh, excuse me.
Where are they? What are they in? Transport.
The thing is, you got no, unless you make a train station, you've got no power. Hey, wow, that looks cool at night.
Yeah.
Like, look at that. That gives off a really cool vibe.
Oh yeah, it uses power, so I'm gonna need to.
Yes, you got to power it, otherwise it doesn't work.
Oh damn it! It just keeps getting more complicated. Why
But
can't it just be
the
simple?
easy way to do that is you find somewhere like you'd have a radar tower nearby your train stations, because that way you can run the radar tower off the train station as well as everything else off the
Yeah,
train station that you need to power at that area.
that's
Essentially,
what I did at my fuel thing. That's why I took the train down there.
yep, yep.
It's
That's
purely for the train station. I might never actually use that train station.
no, not unless you have to. But then to do that, you'd have to either have a fluid train to pick up, say, the turbo fuel or something, or you have to package it, which means utilizing some of that stuff, turning it into plastic, making it into containers, then putting those containers through a packager with whatever resource you want to take from down there, liquid wise, and then package that up into the barrels or containers. The amount of
It's
packaged
gonna be a
water.
nightmare.
The amount of packaged water I've had to deal with in the past. Jesus.
See, I like running everything pipes. Pipes look cool. I do like pipes. You can make pipes look like really neat and well done.
Yeah. So you know where your power is now, the big power.
Turbo, yeah.
Yeah, and you know where you're currently located, like your base is.
Yes.
So I originally ran oil lines from where your turbo fuel is all the way to where your base is, because that was where my
Yeah.
base was in the grasslands. And yeah, I had oil coming in from that location. So I had, I think it was 4 pipes, maybe 6 pipes of oil coming into the grasslands from that location. So the pipes were on a platform suspended in the ceiling, like in the sky, sorry. And yeah, I had a bunch of these pipes to get the oil all the way over to this location. It was cool. Annoying. Didn't like the way it looked, but it worked.
Yeah.
And then I came back later on and destroyed it all because I built in here.
Oh, okay.
So it's a hole to nothingness.
Yeah.
You go so far
My
down,
train runs past it.
you go so far down and it hits, there's a hitbox type thing, kill box, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So I went down as far as I could. I worked out how far I could go, and then I just made a platform on the bottom and I built fuel generators there. And then I did went up high enough for another platform, built more fuel generators, and I did 4 levels of fuel generators all in that hole, and that's where the power comes from.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I liked it. It was trippy because you kind of go into this hole, and it's just if you were real, like if it was all real, you would be suffocating from the exhaust fumes in a matter of moments.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
But yeah, it was cool. I think I can't remember how much it was making, but it was making a lot. And the cool part was because pipes gravity. So like when pipes run liquid from a high surface, you don't need
Yeah.
pumps.
So that it would have been so easy to run.
Yeah. So literally, I had all my power, all my fuel and everything being made just nearby, using the heavy residue recipe, and then using the dilated fuel recipe. So heavy residue, use that to turn into fuel, and then you do something with. Oh, actually, I think you use it to add it with water, and then make it into more fuel. Anyway, it's basically free fuel from water. But yeah, it was a cool setup, and that all just flowed through a pipe down into that area. Like I said, 4 different levels. Had to have been like 20, between 15 and 20 power generators every level. It's pretty big. It's funny though.
Alright, not bad.
It's funny though how every time you do a build, you do things like that where you change that stuff. So, like I've been doing the server and I've got a bloke named Ruby, and he's helping me do bits and pieces to it because he's like Satisfactory as much as I do, and he's the one that made the Psycho Hyper tubes on my server, and he's done all the turbo fuel and fuel setup at the moment. He's done another one though that bumped it up by 20 megawatts thereabouts. But yeah, he's done all of that now. But yeah, just between the different times you play the game, you do different things for the same stuff.
Yeah, well, my problem is I started in the grasslands again. That's the only regret. I'm gonna start a new world at some point, probably when I mess this one up. And I'm gonna start in the desert this time.
Get the red desert. Yeah.
I think.
See, I like
everyone else that I watch seems to start there, and they seem to do really, really well. It might just be my creativity.
Mm-hmm.
That limits me, but
where is it? I started. There we go. It's. Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, that makes sense. I think it's here.
What?
So that's where I've started. That used to be one of the better start zones. That's in the forest, and on that ledge there's iron, copper. There's
that's where I built my
limestone.
the big storage room.
Limestone out on the. Yeah, it was a good place. So that's like just on the edge of the forest.
Mm.
And yeah, so I've done start. That's a good start area. Red Desert's a cool start area. I like the underneath of the waterfall there. That's actually really cool. But now there's a top part of the Red Desert. You'll see it eventually. But they've done this massive lake up there with foliage and aliens and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, cool.
It's really cool. Used to be nothing, but they actually finished off that part of the map. And then yeah, what I like doing now though is the Rocky Desert. That's actually got some really good areas for starting bases. Which is, I don't know if you know, it's just up here, like top left.
Mhm.
So yeah, 4 things you've got is the Rocky Desert, the Red Desert, the grasslands, and the forest. There is no other like starting biomes. But dude, I am gonna have to head off. It's 20 to 3, so I gotta get going. Kids want me to make pancakes in the morning, and at this rate, I won't be getting up in the morning.
That sounds like I'm gonna come over for breakfast.
Homemade pancakes with maple syrup.
Oh yeah. Do you want to jump on the train and I'll drive you back? That way you're not sitting in the middle of a train track.
No, I'll sit in the middle. It's alright.
Cool.
I'll come back.
Head back anyway.
Yeah, I'll just come back again another time, and I will
Cool.
Catch the train back, or get you to drive one here to me.
Sounds good. Well, hopefully, I don't know when the next time you're going to come on is, but hopefully you'll be helping me build my aluminium because I've never done it before. So I'm going to be completely clueless with what I'm doing, and it's going to be a mess.
Yeah,
so I need someone to keep me in check.
That's right.
You literally just stand behind me with a whip, and every time I do something wrong or something's spaghetti-like, just start beating me.
I've got the
Bring
zapper.
your taser. Yeah, there you go.
It's not zapping.
That's good. Bring back the slavery. Except I'm enslaving myself. Right, I'm gonna drive back to my factory. Sure you don't want to jump on?
No, I'm good. I'll just log out here, but I gotta get going. So thanks very much for that,
Sounds
mate.
Good, man.
Good catching up with you again, and I love what you've done with the place.
Thank you, thank you. It will hopefully be improved once again when you're next on.
Yep, I look forward to it.
So do I. As long as it's nice looking.
Well,
if it's not nice looking, you're never allowed on the server. Next time you come on, I'll be stuck at stage 1 on the space elevator again.
Here's your goal. Once you've finished it, once you've got your train doing what you want it to do, you're gonna have to put in radar towers around the map.
Yeah.
Alright, do it because you'll need it to find the bauxite and the uranium and everything else. So yeah, good
Honestly,
luck.
I think my next bet, I'm going to start building just train stations around the place and connecting them to my line.
Yep.
And bauxite and everything, and
Yeah,
start trying to bring that around the place.
yeah. See, you got to get a train up into the Red Forest. So that's the place up the top in the middle,
Yeah.
and that's where all the nasties like to live. But there's lots of bauxite up there. So there's a bunch of impure nodes, there's a bunch of pure nodes, but you really need that. Like that was probably, I reckon it'd be closer to probably 50-60% of the bauxite you need comes from up there. So
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, you'll need that, and then plus the other bits and pieces around the map, and the radar tower will just help you find it. But alright.
Sounds good. It's annoying how if your train's facing the wrong way, you can't change the direction of a signal.
No, yes, I have that problem too, actually. And it is very
Pissing me
annoying.
off. 'Cause I keep going the wrong way and then having to like fix it and then get out and toggle it.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's where you
right.
need
Thank you very much, man.
to put in roundabouts in places. But no, you're welcome, dude. Good luck. I'll talk to you again.
Thank you. I'll see you later, man.
See you, mate. And I'll exit out to this. And yeah, that's going to be it for factory building time at the moment. There's kind of more of a tour in the end and a chat. But yeah, guaranteed we'll be back on again at some point, getting into the server and continuing the play. I like some of the design ideas on this stuff. I'm going to have to try and test my creative flair, see if I can't come up with something like that myself. But until then, thanks very much for tuning in. I hope you're all well, take care, and look after yourselves. This is Inagrog signing off. Uru.